New York City skyline, Midtown Manhattan. From Bear Mountain, New Jersey, 60 miles upstate. Where is the curvature? Where? No curvature. The buildings aren't curved over. Empire State Building is straight up. Straight. On the flat earth.
Okay, let's go to the Empire State Building on Google Earth. From here, let's draw a path straight to the Bear Mountain State Park. There's actually photos posted there of the skyline from this vantage point. Let's rotate to the correct orientation, pointing towards the skyline of New York. And you can see our path is pointing straight to the Empire State Building. However, notice the elevation above sea level down in the status bar in Google Earth. It shows 380 meters high. That location is 380 meters above sea level. And the path, how long is the path? According to Google Earth, our path is 38.8 miles or 62.4 kilometers. Is that logical on a globe Earth? This video is an excellent one from 5 red pairs, and it shows you all the calculations necessary to calculate the distance away from your viewpoint you are able to see if you're on a globe. And using the same calculation, we're going to use a height of 380 meters instead of 1.7 meters for an average person to see how far away we can see from a height of 380 meters. And the answer is 69.74 kilometers. That's how far away we can see, 69.74. And actually the skyline is only 62 point something kilometers away. Let's now do an experiment. We have Bear Mountain over here on the left, and we have the New York skyline on the right over here. The length between these 2 points is 62.4 kilometers. So we have Bear Mountain and the New York skyline. The distance between them is 62.4 kilometers. What's the angle between them? The angle that joins the 2 points and the center of the Earth. There's the center of the Earth, and these 2 points are joined by an angle, and the angle is 0.56 degrees. How do we know that? We can find that out using the central angle calculator. We can solve for the central angle, theta. The arc length is the distance between the 2 points, 62.4 kilometers. The radius is the radius of the Earth, 6,371 kilometers. How do we know that? This is the radius of the Earth in kilometers. And the answer is 0.56 degrees. Why is this important? Because this is exactly the angle by which the Empire State Building and other buildings at that distance would be deviating away from how the Bear Mountain viewer would perceive things. Is an inclination of only 0.56 degrees. Now we can do an experiment to see if the human eye can perceive such an angle at such a distance. To do this, we need one of these, a big mini lighter. It has a base of 21.3 millimeters and a height of 61.8 millimeters. If we were to incline this lighter at a 0.56 degree angle, how would we go about in doing that? It's easy. We need the thickness of 2 sheets of printer paper. We slide them under one of its sides, and that 0.2 millimeter thickness would incline the lighter at a 0.56 degree angle. This lighter has already been inclined at such an angle. You cannot perceive it, can you? So how is that going to help us? The Empire State Building has a height of 443 meters, as opposed to the height of the lighter, which is only 61.8 millimeters. Now, if you insert the 2 pieces of paper underneath the lighter, how far away would you have to go in order to have the vantage point that the observer had in the video from 62.4 kilometers away? Well, that's easy. 61.8 millimeters is directly related to the height of the Empire State Building, 443 meters. The distance that we need to find out now is also directly related to the 62.4 kilometers to Bear Mountain. We solve this by multiplying 62,400 times 61.81 divided by 443, which gives us the answer, which is 8.7 meters. So if we could shrink the Empire State Building down to the height of our lighter, the distance to Bear Mountain would also shrink down to 8.7 meters. So leave your lighter on the floor, move back 8.7 meters and ask yourself, where is the curvature?
New York City skyline, Midtown Manhattan. From Bear Mountain, New Jersey, 60 miles upstate. Where is the curvature? Where? No curvature. The buildings aren't curved over. Empire State Building is straight up. Straight.